There's deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted in his energy field. Yeah, and I just tell you, protect himself. Yeah, he needs to keep himself safe. What? See, the thing about chosen ones is, you know, back in the day, and when I say back in the day, I'm speaking in reference to history. In history, chosen ones were popping up here and there. I mean, you know, you'd be like, oh, no. The collective is so conscious right now that they can't get ahead of who to follow and who to pursue and who to purge out of this realm, because every time you turn around, they popping up. And it feels like Unc 607 is definitely a chosen one. So let's get into this reading, this amazing reading for Unc 607. 607, 13 is significant, 4 is significant. Unc 607, what is that about? Pay attention to your mental health, your physical health. Sick. They're trying to acknowledge that he's sick, but I see. Okay, Spirit is acknowledging there's a swirl of communication. There's a lot of conversation that he's having. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You got to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you are new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Okay? So again, at the heart of it, he wants peace. There's a musical instrument in one hand and a beverage in the other. Spirit is nearby and Spirit is acknowledging once you get done what feels like yapping. This is a talker. Spirit's like, once you get done yapping, write down what your goals are. Let's stay focused here. At the heart of it, he wants peace. There is this energy of a woman who I want to say sits on his head. And when I say that, I'm not meaning sexually. I'm meaning like sits on his top. This is energy of a female that does manipulate his energy, okay? And so he wants to get rooted and grounded around the situation. He needs to maintain authenticity and genuinity. It feels like spell work. It feels like something that he didn't believe and nor understand that he called in, but now it's something that he has to feed. He's praying, okay? Also, I see the white candle and that the heart chakra has imbalances and or delays. There's this energy of 3, throwing 3 sheets to the wind. 3 is significant. 3 is a crowd, blowing off steam, rebellion, merriment, overindulgence, and wanting to escape. Spirit is also acknowledging that bless your heart. There's this energy of him being manipulated because he wears his heart on his sleeve, okay? And so he has to be careful with that energy. There's also this energy of him being a friend and having appreciation, worthiness, devotion, caring, and playful teasing, but because he wears his heart on his sleeve, he is easily manipulated. Spirit says there's this pointing of fingers, pointing of blame, like a shift. It's your fault, it's your fault, it's your fault, it's your fault. This has to do with sexual, sacral energy and also emotional energy and creative energy. That the throat chakra was suppressed at one time and it's coming. It feels like a volcano, like it's getting ready to erupt. Speaking in reference to passion for business, people, friend, foe, enemy, and even relationship energy. Unc 607. Yeah, there's betrayal energy, and I was getting ready to say to him, like, yeah, he needs to protect himself. Bind, gag, and seize the mission of the enemy. Those who wish to do harm mentally, physically, emotionally, or spiritually. The thing about chosen ones is, you know, you ever had like, you gotta lay low. Like, there's this energy where Spirit is like, look. You know what you know. You feel what you feel. He's an intuitive soul, but sometimes you gotta shh. And let the universe do what the universe does. There's deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted in his energy field. Yeah, and I just tell you, protect himself. Yeah, he needs to keep himself safe. They don't want him to expose what he knows. Okay? Yeah, look, sick. And that's what I was trying to say earlier. Like, so there's this energy that he's a very aware, intuitive of the evidence of cheating. So he needs to be careful. They both look the same, salt or sugar. Looks can be deceiving. Spirit keeps saying, center yourself. Align yourself with the universe. Stay there. Every time I want to say 607, it's sick. Sick keeps trying to come out. He's home. Beautiful home. Spirit says that he needs to meditate, be mindful, calm in body, focus on his mental. Because honor what's ending. There's this energy of an ocean of suffering. He's overwhelmed, hopeless, negativity, ignorance, powerless. He's got a past. And it feels like sometimes the past tries to creep up. And even though he's ascending and even though he feels stronger, his past keeps trying to reappear, resurface. And it makes him feel like an ocean of suffering. Water sign energy, emotional, anxiety, sadness, depression, wanting to clear, cancel, and release so he can manifest the life that he does want. And this has to do with this relationship. It keeps coming up, game over in that area. It does affect the home, but subconsciously, this also affects the body. Okay? Spirit says everything happens in divine time, in divine order. So pay attention. Spirit says there's no honor amongst thieves. Air sign energy. There's someone in his energy field that is a fraud, scandal, wants to extort him. He cannot be trusted. She cannot be trusted. Corruption, criminal, robbery, foolish plans. Watch out. Do not enter. He's going the wrong way. The universe is trying to guide you in the right direction. Thank you, Spirit. I just keep saying that too. Unc 607. Yeah, I don't know what he takes for anxiety or depression or anything. There's a lot of pills in here. Be careful. And this is the fire in the belly to do what you want to do. So I don't know if this is for like medicinal purposes and or for like recreational purposes. But Spirit says that this is a revolving door. That it, you know, comes and goes, comes and goes, comes and goes. And this freezes him. And this is because of love is lost. But it freezes him. It paralyzes him. Be careful. Unc 607. He's working hard. He's being patient. He's trying to master what he does. Become a master. Feel very accomplished and confident with the Eight of Pentacles. With the Two of Pentacles, though, there's a lack of balance, a lack of organization, poor financial decisions, biting off more than he can chew, messes with his concentration. And in the middle of the deck with the Nine of Pentacles, everything that he's worked for. Look at all this earth element, earth sign energy, wanting to have boundaries, wanting to have up healthy boundaries, but feeling like he's standing on sinking sand. There's this energy of him having a lack of independent stability, reckless spending, shady investments. And that is with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. What is his biggest obstacle? I feel like we're going to have to do a part 2 on this female energy. With the Queen of Swords, speaking of female energy, there's gossip, malicious lies, bias, loss, misery. One who puts people down and cannot be trusted. Female energy. Obstacle with the High Priestess, female energy in reverse. There's this energy that he's misusing his intuition and acting on bias and prejudice, manipulative with a lack of emotional control. And then with the Tower card in reverse, resisting change, averting disaster, avoiding tragedy, delaying the inevitable, avoiding loss, time to pick up the pieces and start anew. With the Tower card in reverse. Again, Spirit is acknowledging like this does not, you know, mean that he's crazy. He's not crazy. Is he intuitive? Highly. Is he a chosen one? Highly. But he's here. Thank you, Spirit. He's here in this realm. And he is distracted from his true work, his true mission, his true passion, what he incarnated here to be. And this is because of the Lover's card. And I continue to say this throughout this reading. As you can tell, this female energy, there's disharmony, air sign energy in reverse, Gemini energy in reverse. There's imbalance, conflict, disconnection, a lack of accountability, disunion, and detachment. The truth is going to come out. And he needs to be head over heart. He needs to be very discerning. He needs to detach. He needs to be unemotional at this time. Okay, with the King of Swords, also feels like we have some type of structure, like a judge who's going to bring balanced judgment and give excellent advice. In this situation, when the truth comes out and he's able to use head over heart, he will be able to start a new path. It feels like Virgo energy. Get organized, you know, even find some new ways to make some new money. Thank you, Spirit. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.